SG-1, this is Cena of the Tok'ra.
We have further information about the System Lord Goa'uld.
Is there a problem?
No, sir.
Please.
Goa'uld has suffered a recent military defeat at the hands of Lord Yu. Anubis is said to be very disappointed.
It's hard to believe that Yu hasn't been destroyed yet.
Given that he is the only System Lord still in opposition to Anubis, his persistence is remarkable.
You go, you.
Goa'uld's recent campaign was meant to be a final crushing blow, but he allowed Yu to escape his grasp and suffered heavy losses in the process.
So he screwed up and his boss is pissed at him now, huh?
If I understand you correctly, yes. That would be a fair assessment.
Clearly, Ball is in a vulnerable position. This may be an ideal time for Mott to move against him.
If he moves up to the rank of System Lord, he won't have to keep his operation on 237 secret anymore. He could garrison the planet.
So if we're gonna help them, we better do it soon.
Another headache?
Yeah.
Jonas, none of us had ever met that Tok'ra before. There's no way you could have known her name.
I can't explain it. I saw her in the briefing room. General Hammond said her name, and then a few minutes later it happened. Teal'c said that you've never encountered aliens with precognitive abilities, right?
Yeah, we haven't.
But we have come across other psychic powers.
On P3X367.
Wodan was telekinetic. Egger was telepathic. Then there was Cassandra.
You think Nirti has something to do with this?
It's very possible. She had me in that gene splicing machine for over an hour. What if she did something to me?
It's hard to say without a biopsy, but all of my tests seem to indicate that the tumor is not made up of cancer cells.
Then what is it?
I'm not sure, but I do know that it's grown by over 50% since the last test. I've never seen anything like it.
What can we do?
I recommend immediate surgery. If we don't get it out of him soon, the intracranial pressure is going to kill him. I've called in a neurosurgeon. Her name is Dr. Sandy Van Densen. She's the best there is.
I'm not completely convinced that surgery is the right way to deal with this.
Jonas, it's going to kill you.
You don't know that. We don't even know what it is.
Jonas and I have been discussing the possibility that this has something to do with Nirti. That it's another step towards the creation of a Hoktar.
So you think this is the result of genetic manipulation?
Jonas thinks the new tissue in his brain is somehow giving him precognitive abilities.
Well, for all I know, you may be right. But that doesn't change the fact that if this tumor continues to grow at its current rate, it is still going to kill you.
It may stabilize.
Nirti never did anything to anyone that didn't turn out badly.
Colonel, you of all people should realize what an advantage this could be. Imagine if we could know in advance when and where the next Goa'uld attack would come from.
You have yet to provide such valuable information.
All I'm saying is just give me some more time. At least 48 hours.
Make it 24, and you'll remain on base for observation.
What about the mission?
You're going to set this one out. Colonel, I want you to take the rest of SG-1 and SG-15 back to the planet for a full tactical assessment. If there's a real chance we can free these people from the Goa'uld, I want to know about it.
Yes, sir.
Dismissed.
Blood pressure's a little high. How are the headaches?
Not good.
Jonas, why are you doing this?
Even limited precognitive abilities would be invaluable to our work.
You still think you have to keep proving yourself, don't you? You know, you might want to consider the possibility that you're valuable enough already. Let's run another EEG.
Yes, doctor.
Jonas?
How's she doing? Respirations are shallow, pulse is weak. Sam, can you hear me? Sam? I've lost the pulse.
She's a B-fib. Anything?
Nothing.
Charge to 200.
Charging?
Claire!
Jonas!
You have to scrub the mission. Why?
Major Carter gets hurt. I saw it.
Oh, Neil, what the hell's going on down there?
It was a medical emergency. Major Carter was being rushed to the infirmary with what appeared to be a staff blast wound.
According to the villagers, we will not encounter any Jaffa for many days.
You know, maybe they're wrong, or maybe they lied. We can't know for sure.
Well, that's just it, Jonas. There's no way we can know. Maybe it's not even supposed to happen on this mission. It could be weeks from now.
I don't think I can see that far ahead.
The point is, we can't start second-guessing every decision. It's a calculated risk every time we step through that gate.
I agree, Major. However, until we have a better understanding of what's going on, I'd prefer to err on the side of caution.
Was anybody else hurt on this thing?
I only saw Major Carter.
Well, then she can sit this one out. Just to be on the safe side.
Agreed, but Colonel, be careful.
Yes, sir. Major Pierce, report.
We swept the whole village, sir. There's no sign of any Jaffa activity.
As I said, Lord Mott will not arrive for many days.
All right, stay sharp. O'Neill out.
Have you decided to help us?
Are you sure this is what you want?
It is as the prophecy foretold.
Now, screw the prophecy. I need to know your people are willing to follow through on this.
Last winter, there was a terrible sickness in the village. Many could not work. When Lord Mott arrived and there was not enough naquita, we tried to explain. We begged his forgiveness. But he would not listen. He took 10 of the sickest, including my daughter's husband, and executed them in front of the whole village. We would do anything to be free of this burden.